It's a vlog. It's a vlog with my new DJI Osmo Pocket, which I love. I love this little camera. It's just so cute. It's itty bitty tiny. And it's really cool, and I've been dying to use it, so I'm going to start using it more. And I said yesterday in my makeup vlog thingy that I just wanted to start vlogging more because I'm such a control freak with my videos. And I do these huge, recording like an hour long or something, or 45 minutes long videos. And then it takes me 4, 5, 6 hours to edit. And I'm a complete OCD wacko with my editing. I don't just edit once. I probably go through my videos at least 3 or 4 times to edit them. And I will just replay the same thing over and over, editing it. It's crazy. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway, so I'm just doing a quick little vlog right now. I am watching, I'm flipping back and forth with movies. There's so many good movies on tonight. I'm freaking out. It's like I don't know what to watch. The Godfather's on, which I've seen 500,000 times, and I love. It's one of my favorite movies. I think I pretty much know every line in The Godfather and The Godfather 2. And let's not talk about Godfather 3. Let's pretend that just never happened, okay? Can we just not talk about it ever? I went and saw it at the theater when it came out on Christmas Day with my best friend Angela, and we were so excited when Godfather 3 came out. We went on Christmas together to Showcase Cinemas in Sterling Heights at 15 Mile and Van Dyke in Sterling Heights, Michigan. I will never forget. Wait, did we see it at Showcase or did we see it at the mall at Lakeside? I can't. Oh, she's going to have to comment. I thought we saw it at Showcase though. Anyway, we were both such huge Godfather fans, and we actually walked out of The Godfather 3. We walked out in the lobby and we're like, what the hell is this? What is even going on? And we stood outside talking about it, like outside the theater, like in the hallway or whatever, like talking, going, what the hell? It was so bad. So yeah, needless to say, Godfather 3, huge disappointment. So we just pretend that didn't happen. But at least I was with my bestie seeing it, and that was a good time. Good memories hanging out with her and going to see a really bad movie on Christmas Day. So anyway, yeah, there's so many good movies on tonight. Actually, I'm finally watching Bohemian Rhapsody right now, although I missed the whole first part of it. Not like I don't really know the story of Queen. But please, come on. What else? Captain America's on, and it's one of the few MCU, Marvel Universe movies I haven't seen. I'm trying to catch up, and I'm more into Guardians of the Galaxy and all the Avengers things and all that, and mostly like Thor and Loki and blah blah blah. And I never saw Captain America. I love Black Panther. Trying to think of what my favorites are. I mean, obviously, all the Avengers ones and Iron Man, I've seen all of those and blah blah blah. So again, like Captain America's on, but I missed the whole beginning of it. I was doing a bunch of other stuff. So we're in the middle of this snowstorm right now, this big nor'easter, and we might get, 18 inches of snow or something, but it seems like it really slowed down right now, so it's not too bad. All my birdies are all tucked in for the night. I have already shoveled my deck 3 times tonight. 3 times I shoveled my stupid deck. Can you believe that? But the reason I do that is I go out and I keep shoveling it because then it's only shoveling like 2 or 3 inches of snow at a time. And I can do it in like 5 minutes, about 5 minutes or so to do the whole deck. Where if I wait until it's a huge, foot of snow, it's going to take me a lot longer and not going to be as easy. So yeah, but we got everything done. We got firewood brought in. We went out and did a couple of errands today. Then I got home and I soaked in my tub tonight. Oh, it was so nice. I threw some bubble bath in there, and I just realized I had a bath bomb sitting right there and I forgot to throw it in. I guess I could take another bubble bath tomorrow and I can use the bath bomb. So I soaked in my tub. The reason I decided to soak in the tub tonight is actually just because, and I soaked in the tub, but I did not wash my hair, so my hair is gross, which is why it's under a hat. And I didn't do anything with it yet because I'm thinking about coloring it. I'm thinking about doing my purple again. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I do like the white blonde thing though, so I don't know. I was saying that I just want to do a different color every month this year. So it's going to be blonde in January, and then either like lilac or blue or maybe pink in February for Valentine's Day. So I was going to maybe do pink, then violet, then blue. Then as the year goes on, they'll get darker and darker colors like purples and all kinds of crazy things like that. So that might be kind of cool. So I've never done that before, like changed my color from month to month throughout a whole year. But I thought now that I'm doing my YouTube and vlogging every day, it might be fun to do a different color every month. And if I ever get more than a tiny handful of followers, I can actually ask people to chime in on what colors I should do. But anyway, so yeah, just sitting here watching movies, vlogging. So yeah, I said I was going to do a daily vlog, so here I am doing a daily vlog and not doing any editing. So if I sound stupid and I'm rambling, that's how I am. Let's see. So I was talking about the snowstorm. So yeah, we're getting a snowstorm. I'm supposed to go to an eye appointment at noon tomorrow, Monday. And I also have to go to the post office. I'm wondering if the eye place is going to text me or call me in the morning and say they're closed. My vet office actually sent out texts and emails that my vet office is closed completely tomorrow. Not that I have to take my dogs in. Luckily, they're all fine. Everybody's good. Knock on wood. My vet office is closed. My husband spent the weekend setting up everything so that they could have their building totally shut down tomorrow. And I don't know about Tuesday. Tuesday's a little iffy, but they're all working remote tomorrow and shutting the building down because we're just getting walloped on the East Coast by this storm. And where I live is right in the path of, like, if you look at the storm coming up and in, we're right in the middle of where the red is coming up. So unless it shifts, I don't know. Although I'm so skeptical because every storm we have, they're like, it's going to be so bad. Then it falls apart. We don't get anything. And also by the end of this week, it's going to be warm again. At least the last time I looked it said it was going to be in the 40s again. So I don't know. It seems like we get all this snow and then it just immediately melts like within a week. So I don't mind the snow either. Even though tomorrow midday when I'm supposed to go to my eye appointment and all that, I don't have a problem actually going if they're open because I have a Jeep. I don't just have a Jeep. I have a Jeep Rubicon Unlimited, which is the Jeep that has it has every off-road, every bell and whistle thing on it that you could possibly want. Also, I have a winch on the front. So God forbid I ever went off the road, I could actually pull myself back on the road with the winch. It's pretty cool. I've never done it. I have to learn how to do that one of these days. But so it is pretty neat. And it drives so great through the snow. I mean, I can, it's just crazy the stuff I can do in this thing. It's so fun. I still have to it sucks. Like last year I had joined, there's a group called, girls at AOAA, and it's all Jeep girls and girls who go off-roading, and it's like all women who go off-roading at this dropping my camera, at this AOAA place, which is off-road Jeep park. And it's like acres and acres of this off-road Jeep park. Wanted to go, and then hello, pandemic. Nice. Okay, I'm back. I had to take a break. It's so weird seeing in Bohemian Rhapsody, seeing like the whole Live Aid thing and everything, because I just think of how many people weren't even alive when Live Aid happened. It was 2 years before I graduated high school, so it said July 13th, 1985, and so I was 16 or 17 when Live Aid happened, and I knew all the bands that were playing at it. It was so huge, and I remember watching it on TV, and I remember actually seeing the Queen performance, and it's like so long ago. It seems like it was like a different lifetime. It's really bizarre. But yeah, so I watched Live Aid actually on TV back in the day. I think it was on MTV, and it was strange. I mean, I just think back, like how many people were at that and performed in it who aren't even here anymore. And how many, like, kids and maybe even people watching this weren't even alive when it happened. So, interesting. Making me feel old. I'm getting all like melancholy now. I'm like, oh, I'm old. You know, the thing is, like, I love that saying, never regret getting older, because it's a privilege that not everybody has. Just how many people, I mean, Freddie Mercury died when he was 45. I'm already 7 years past that. So he is a legend and he had all the fame and fortune, but he still died 7 years before me, which sucks. I mean, I don't know. Is it better to like, I used to have a t-shirt, or it was actually a tank top with black glitter wording on it, and it said, live fast, die pretty. And I always wore it on stage. I wore that shirt way too much. So like my black, it was a white tank top, and in this really cool like punk scratchy kind of lettering, it just said, live fast, die pretty. And I always said, like, I don't want to get old. I used to, God, I spent like all of my 20s saying that I wasn't going to live past 39. I was like, oh my God, there's no way I'm going to live past 39. No way, no way, no way. I don't know. I just really didn't think I was going to. And I didn't really want to be honest. I was like, I don't want to ever get old. And I still don't want to get old. But I don't really feel like I mean, it's weird. It's like I'm getting older. It's not like the worst thing. And I hate that people just, freaking people on YouTube and on social media and kids are like, oh, they say you're old like it's some kind of insult. No, you're young is an insult, kid. You know, you don't realize until you get older, you don't realize how stupid you were when you were young. I was so freaking stupid. I spent my whole life saying I wanted to have no regrets. And I was such a badass. I was like, I live like I have no regrets, man. Screw it, I'm going to do everything I want to do. No regrets, no regrets. Everything was no regrets. That was when that clothing line and all the shoes and the no regrets stuff, I wore all that shit too. And I was like, yeah, no regrets. That was like our Gen X bullshit, you know, that we're going to have no regrets. We're going to be crazy and do whatever we want to do. And there's no rules, and screw everyone, you know, screw everyone older than us and everyone younger than us. And I think Gen X people, like, we all kind of still have that attitude. It's weird. There's really no group like Gen X. It's kind of strange, you know. We're like, we are the weirdos big time. I mean, of all the isms and all the, you know, Gen X and Gen Y, Gen Z, and millennials and boomers and all that, it's like, I don't know, maybe it's because the boomers were so, like, they were the last normie generation, you know, like the boomers were very like traditional and normie, although, well, no, because boomers weren't they were like, that's where all the hippies were too, like, though technically, I mean, if Janis Joplin and Jimi Hendrix and all these people were still alive, would people be going up to Janis Joplin and go, okay, boomer? I mean, look who I'm sorry, kid. You don't know who you're talking to. If you think that it's okay to say, okay, boomer to Janis Joplin or Jimi Hendrix, no. Or Jim Morrison. Come on. So, you know, be careful who you're calling a boomer. Kurt Cobain is my people, you know, and Eddie Vedder and all these, you know, awesome... Chris Cornell, don't get me started. Voice of an Angel. That's like such a huge loss. All these, you know, Scott Weiland, he's not around anymore. Stone Temple Pilots. I mean, all these people who, Eddie Vedder's still around, but all the other ones aren't. And it's just, it's crazy to think that I outlived all of these people. And even though they have this like musical legacy and everything, and they're, you know, iconic legends of like 90s music and everything, and Janis Joplin and Jimi Hendrix back before that, but I'm talking really like just Stone Temple Pilots, Scott Weiland, Chris Cornell, Nirvana, oh my god, you know, Kurt Cobain and all that. It's just so, they're all like so iconic, but they're not here anymore. And it's like, how the hell did I outlive those people? I don't know. It's like they had everything in a way. And it's so weird to think about how you look at them and you think they have everything, especially because I was in a band. When they were in bands, they were influencing us, and not really because, not, you know, it's not like I was in a grunge band, but just how all the grunge bands came up and this whole movement, and being in my band in Detroit back then and everything. And it's like, you know, we always had this, oh, what if that was us? That would be so cool if that was us. And they had everything that we wanted, you know, everything that we wanted to do. But looking back, I'm like, geez, maybe I'm lucky that I didn't get everything. Sometimes you think you want all these things, but it's really like not what you need and not what you should have. I mean, I'm kind of glad that I didn't get fame and fortune when I was younger and in a band because I did so many stupid things. And who knows, I might be gone now. Might have overdosed or partied too much or done something stupid. I don't know. Who knows? Who could say? But it didn't happen and I'm still here. So I get so pissed over ageism, and especially on the internet. And ageism in any form is just so fucked up because you know what? You can sit there and be ageist all you want, kids out there. Say whatever you want. When you're 52 or 53, check back in with me. Check back in with me and see how you're doing. See how happy you are and see where you're at and see what kind of regrets you have or don't have. And see if all the things you said you were never going to be or the things you were never going to do or the things you wanted to do. Let's see where you are. Because you know what? There's so many great things about youth, and you're so young and full of piss and vinegar, as my mom and dad would say. And you're like, oh, I can just do whatever I want. It's like, yeah, most people say they can do whatever they want, and the world's their oyster, and they're the captain of their own ship and the master of their destiny. And it's like, and then you get to be 52 and you get excited about buying a new sponge for your dishes. That meme that says, you're old when you get really excited about your new vacuum cleaner. So, back in the day, I was like, I'm going to be a rock star, man. We're going to be famous. Everyone's going to know us. It's like, now I'm like, hey, I found these new walnut scrub sponges that I really like. And the thing that's so funny is I'm so jaded. I'm just like, that's why I don't think anything bothers me. Like, ageist people can come at me and say whatever they want. And I'm like, you don't know. You don't know until you're there, kid. You don't know until you're there. You shouldn't judge, you shouldn't judge a phase of life or people who are in a phase of life that you're not in because you're not there. At least I've been young. I've been where you have. I have done all the stupid things you do in your youth. And I told my parents, oh, I'll never be like this. I'll never be like that. Blah, blah, blah. I know. Oh, I know. I know better than you know. And my dad was like, yeah, sure. You say that now. Wait till you're our age. Now I'm looking back going, hey, my dad was totally right. Oh, that's so messed up. And I just wish I could go back in time and be a teenager again and go, wow, I know all this stuff, because I've been like older, and now I can go back to being young and go, now I know that my dad wasn't just saying that, he was absolutely right about it. So it's just kind of, I don't know, it's kind of interesting. It's like weird. I don't know. Just want to, you wish you could go back and tell your younger self stuff, like what to listen to and not listen to, like what's important and what's not important. My dad told me when I was like 16, and we had this conversation recently, like just last year. I told him, I think he was shocked that I remembered this. And I said, you didn't think I was listening to you, and I was like 16 or 17. And he said, stop being so angry all the time. He's like, you're so angry at the world and so angry at things. And he's like, you'll get to be my age and you'll look back and realize how much time you lost being angry. And for the most part, you won't even remember what you were mad at. And when you think back, you'll be like, why was I even mad at something? And there are certain things that are worth being mad at, absolutely. But all the little annoyances and things from day to day, and I don't know, you're like, I'm so mad about this, I'm so mad about that. And then you just get like, what was I mad about? That I don't even remember. But yeah, you just like, I don't know, you just waste so much time that you wish you could get back and go, why did I waste time being pissed off? So really, I'm pretty hard to piss off at this point. because I'm not going to waste the rest of my days being pissed. And if anything, people who judge and people who are ageist and say, "Oh, you're older, you're old, you're this, you're that." It's like, yeah, but I'm still here and I should have been killed many times over with all the stupid decisions I made in my life and all the dumb things I did, but I'm still here, so I ain't mad at it, and I have a pretty freaking good life. Even on my worst days, or if something goes wrong or whatever, or if something's like frustrating, I always tell my husband, I'm like, God, do you realize how lucky we are? Do you realize like what a good life we have? I mean, I have a great life. I have nothing to be like mad at or frustrated at. I don't know, when people are ageist and people are jerks and people say stuff online and like mock older people and stuff, I'm just, what, it doesn't make me mad. I pity them. I pity them for their future, because someday somebody's going to do that to them, and they're going to be like, oh shit. So go ahead and be ageist and do whatever you want to do, all you teenagers and 20 and 30 somethings, whatever. Be as ageist as you want. There is no way that you're not going to get older. It will happen. It's going to happen. It's inevitable. Even with, yeah, there's all kinds of anti-aging stuff and whatever, but time is going to move forward, regardless of plastic surgery or whatever you want to do. Time is going to move forward, and you are going to age and mature. And maybe you'll look just as good. Maybe you won't. But either way, you can't stop time. I don't care how full of yourself and full of ego you are. You can't stop time. You can't stop gravity from hitting your face and dragging it down. There's so much you have no control over, and you realize as you get older how much stuff you have no control over. And I don't know. So, and I think this is enough blabbing about this for one night. Don't be ageist. Don't be an asshole. Because someday you're going to be the person that you're making fun of, or you're mocking. And the one thing I don't regret at all is, and that what I think has made me be more okay with being older, is after I said, oh, I want to die before I get to be 40. I didn't want to live to be 40. I'm going to say that right now. When I was younger, I talked about it all the time, how I wanted to die like a rock star, like die young. And now I'm like, I'm glad I didn't, because I got a great husband. I have a great home. I love my dogs. I love my chickens. I love my life. And I didn't have any of that when I was younger. I have so much now. I have everything I ever wanted, really. I tell my husband all the time, I'm like, I really want for nothing. There's really nothing I want. I have everything I want. I'm good. How many of you can say that? So come at me, make fun of my wrinkles right here, or the 3 wrinkles around my eyes, or whatever. But can you honestly say you have everything you want? Because I can. So, something to think about. Love you. Take care of yourself. Don't be stupid. Don't be ageist. Don't judge people. You never know what people have gone through. You don't know their life. You don't know their past. You don't know your own future. So, be a good person. Don't be an idiot. Stay home. Stay safe. Take care of yourself. Love you. See you in the next vlog. Hope you didn't hate this too much. Me blah, 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 blah. Bye. See you next time. Oh, like and subscribe. Please, hit notifications and subscribe. I really could use it. I really could use the subscribers. I love doing this. Some days it's tough because I'm like, I feel like I'm just talking to no one, but I don't care. I keep doing it anyway. So, can't stop me. See ya.